Thanks so much for tuning in to watch this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new punk rock videos every week. Drop a comment on this video and give the video a share if you want to support my DIY channel. And if you're interested in advertising on my YouTube channel, feel free to email me at lastrockerstv@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe to Last Rockers TV, the podcast, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Erin, Micklow, and I'm here at Rebellion with the Lambrini girls. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Lily from Lambrini Girls.
Hi, I'm Uncle Steven's Lingonberry Jam. Nice to meet you.
You girls were great today. So I was walking by and I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I was walking by to go to the toilet and I was like, what is everybody waiting for here? And then I run into my friend Johnny Wawa and I was like, who's about to play? He's like, have you seen these girls? And I was like, no, who are they? And he's like, they're fucking amazing. Like, stay for a couple songs at least. And I'm watching you and I'm just like, holy shit, these girls are so fucking cool.
Did you piss yourself?
No. I went to the bathroom before you guys, your set had started.
Well,
and so all the photographers were in the pit and they were waiting and I like cut through the pit to go. And I was like, I was kind of wondering, I was like, you know, there's a lot of photographers here right now. Who's playing? Who's the band that's playing? The room was full, lots of photographers, and it was you girls.
Cool.
So,
Bon appetit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Have some toilet wine.
it was an experience to see. I mean, you open up and you immediately jump off the stage and into the crowd.
It's a weird one, like, I think, because you get so many different like responses, right? Like, Rebellion Festival, it's a great festival because it attracts so many different demographics. Like, you got young people who are punks, you got mature people who are punks. And the one thing that you do notice, if you play a show and you're playing to sort of like 18 to 30-year-olds, people will just absolutely like fucking boot it and be like, let's go, let's have it. And then you've got, a more mature generation of punks that we're very thankful for, because without you, then the genre wouldn't have continued. But tend to be a bit more sort of reserved when you're playing.
I don't even think it was that age-related, I mean, when I was in the crowd, I was like trying to bump into people, but I ended up just feeling really bad because people were like, "Oh, sorry." I was like, "Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me for my misgivings." But like it was fun, and then there was like a little pit of like legends just at the front, like, "What? Let's go!"
Yeah, about 3 songs in.
There was one guy I would like to apologise to. I don't know who he was, but I like jumped over the barrier. And then one guy like got my foot and I was like, okay, I'm getting a boost up here. Nice. And then I went to the other guy, take my foot. And he didn't know what I was doing. And he just didn't know how to hold it. And he was like, whoa! And I was like, let me down, hold my foot. And he just didn't know what to do. And then I just told him to fuck off. But it was fun.
Is pretty much it. I mean, you do know how to command a room, and especially being, a female band. Like, I would imagine that, like, I experience it doing my show as a female. That as a female, sometimes people just think, they scoff, like, oh. And you girls come in and just blow the roof off.
I think we do get a lot of that, and like it's a weird one to balance because obviously like me and Lils, like we both we find like with the band it's a place where we can be ourselves, but that's also something you do have to work for. And being, women and queer people in the industry, something that you do find a lot is that people not necessarily will be like, wow, scoff at you. But what they do is they just do not really think that you are the one making the decisions. Like,
yeah, it's like a weird little like microaggressions almost. Like our drummer was literally just saying maybe about an hour ago, she was like, I got my first ever non-gender specific compliment today. Because she was like, I usually get, oh, like, you're the best, like, female drummer I've ever seen. Like, you're the best girl drummer I've ever seen. And, like, we're femme presenting, but, like, none of us are, like, really necessarily cis, you know? So it's, like, that's already kind of shitty. But I think we do feel it, that you get taken a lot less seriously as well. Mm-hmm. Like, especially in terms of, like, music and stuff. Like, people tend to not really like ask us about any of our music. Like, it's always just kind of about,
when did you learn to play your instruments?
Yeah, and like we've kind of learned to make a joke of it and be like, we learned it in one day, mate. Like, yeah, we didn't, but people are very quick to believe that, and like it has genuinely been published in like magazines and stuff that we just picked up our instruments
on Christmas Day.
One day. On Christmas Day, me and Phoebe each got a bass and a guitar for Christmas, and we were like, let's start a band, the Shag style.
The Shag style.
But
like that was in Corona, I think.
Yeah, it was, and it's fucking bollocks because like.
I think also like an example we had of it was when we played a show in Reading. And Lily's lovely boyfriend, Jack, filled in on drums for us, and we had a cis male driver as well. And we like rock up to this show. Bear in mind that me and Lily are Lambrini girls. Like this is the brand that you see.
This is
us.
what you get.
This is it. This is what it says on the tin. So we pull up to play this show. We pull up in a car. We get out and we're like, hello, we're Lambrini girls. And I'm not fucking kidding you, the promoter walks past us and was like, oh, hey, girls. And he just goes up to Jack, Lily's boyfriend, who is depping for us, filling in on drums, and our male driver, and goes, you're right, guys. How you doing? How you doing, boys? Like that. And it was like, they are not the fucking band. We're the fucking band. But this is what happens. If there is any chance for any like cis male in the industry to avoid treating women equally, it's not conscious, but they feel threatened when they see.
We had it, to be honest, I'm going to be honest here, we had it today. Like, I'm the tour manager, so I do all the scheduling, I do all the travel booking, etc. But we have a driver.
Yeah.
So
the guy that was helping you out while you were on stage.
Yeah, he's a fucking incredible, like, lovely person. He does so much for us, and is also just a fucking queer legend. Like, we love him to pieces.
We love you, Max.
Again, we arrive and it's like the wristbands and the tokens and everything organizational gets handed straight to him behind me. He's behind me and he gets handed over my shoulder. I'm like, thank you, I'll have that.
Yeah, that was from security. So when we got there, they were just like, there you go, mate. And it was like, Max isn't in the band.
Yeah, that sort of shit. It's just like, we get it all the time. Like anything like remotely related to like organization or like, you know, like we don't actually get treated like we are the band.
Oh yeah.
Or like, you know, in
it's
any
like
kind
someone's
of
managing us or someone's like, it's kind of like
and
we're
it's
there.
Always the male presenting person.
We had one tour that we did like a year ago, like this time last year, and it was fucking sick because it was me and Lily, our old drummer, who is AFAB, and our driver was a woman, and I remember like pulling up to a show, and like the fucking promoter was just like, whoa, because it's like there's no one for them that they think that is on their level.
Their brain just short.
They're like, what do I do?
Like,
there's not a man here. Like,
what the fuck is going on? Who let these guys
Who
out
is
of the
letting
kitchen?
these women drive
Oh
by
my god!
themselves?
Somebody help them, please!
Yeah.
We're shitting on women in our face. Doesn't put your head with an Oxford education. Gender neutral toilets are not the problem. This is not your space. We'll speak with them all. Women. You're not from the serious state of this. Shoot your fucking mouth. You ain't fucking time. You're not from the serious state of this. Shoot your fucking mouth. Shoot your fucking mouth.
So that was fun.
I feel that though. Like I remember when I first started doing my show, my ex-husband was my partner in it, and people would look to him for the answers, and it's like, this is my show. They thought I was just the on-camera personality, and it's like, no, I'm in the photo pits.
He's the mastermind behind it.
Yeah, he's the brains behind it all, darling.
And then everyone was like, oh, I thought he did the editing. I thought he was in the photo pits filming. It's like, no, babe.
Yeah,
No, babe. It's all me.
Yeah.
It's the plight.
So I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I know how you feel.
I think
it's
I bet you do.
testament, though.
I think it's like industry wide, like across all like entertain or like any industry really. I feel like the first people that are to get
Credit
credit are men, and then it's like, oh wait, no, you, nice one, like well done, darling.
Well done. You know, that really
Good for
sets
you.
you apart from the rest
Good
of women
for you.
because women are incapable. That's it. It's a
Yeah.
narrative that women are incapable and cannot do it without a
We're
man's help.
accessories.
So then if a woman does, that's deemed as impressive when really, like, every woman can fucking do it. Like, there's no difference between a man and a woman doing it. But because there is, like, a literal rhetoric that women are incapable of doing things without a cis male's help, then, you know, it becomes impressive and people will be surprised when you can edit or do things that you
Yeah,
do
it's
to
like-
further your fucking career.
It's like dividing by 0 to them. It's like not possible.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. Can't be
No,
possible.
Well, so I want to talk about some of your musical influences and, you know, kind of how the band started. I don't know much about you yet, and I'm excited to have this chat with you because I like your strong personalities and just how you just ripped on stage. And you're just like, you're up there just fucking shit up. You're taking your dress off, jumping in the crowd. You're on your period, and you're like, fuck this shit.
I'm dying.
It's like, that's the other layer too. It's like, we do all of this as women, and then we have our periods, and it's like, I'm fucking dying
Yeah,
today.
big time.
I don't feel good. I feel like my vagina's being punched.
oh my god! Fuck!
Yeah. But that probably fuels the performance a little bit more because it's like you're
Oh, do you know, it doesn't. I
Paris
wish I
was
could
the worst,
say
mate,
it
for
does,
you.
but we're on tour so much, and so obviously by the law of averages, I'm gonna get my period at some
yeah,
point
it
on
happens
tour.
every month.
Yeah.
Every fucking month.
yeah, big time. Yeah, it's all right. Like, we're used to it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like, we just gotta get on with
It
it.
happens every month for
Hey.
the majority of our lives. So
if men had periods, they would have 4 days off a month.
Aw. So I do want to though talk about your musical influences. What has kind of fueled, you know, what you've made the band into today?
We've got like pretty different influences,
We
I'd
do,
say.
yeah.
We
We've
do.
got pretty different music.
Buckle up for a kebab of music. I grew up on a lot of Riot Girl. Like, I fucking love Kathleen Hanna. Fucking loved Sherry Curie. Fucking love Joan Jett. Fucking icons, right? Great. Take your influences and make them something better. The one thing that Riot Girl did do, and I will say it always, and it's not popular, it was very AFAB exclusive. It was quite transphobic, right? And it was what it needed to be at the time. It carved a big, big gap in there for feminism, and it was spearheaded it. But that today would not fly, right? It wasn't intersectional. So for me, a lot of it became about how can we make, you know, intersexual feminism, you know, accessible to people who wouldn't listen to it. That's something that's very important to me. You know, you know, if a song's easy to listen to, then the more people are going to listen to what you're saying. So that was always something very big for me. Lily, you know, she basically came in and was like, sick. Let's make this music actually good.
No, I did not. I did not say that.
No, she didn't say that, but
Nor
that's what she
I
did.
think that. I thought it was already good. I was just like we said, like mine and Phoebe's influences are quite different. Like, as much as like I am a really big Hole fan, so I love Courtney Love just because she fucking pisses people off, and it's hilarious. Okay, and if you're like, yeah, it's just fucking funny, and I love her. But yeah, other than that, like I have liked I do like Riot Girl music and like Bikini Kill and then like Kathleen Hanna in general and stuff. It's just like, you know, the kind of music that you are just like really fucking into. For me, it was always actually like embarrassingly so, more like the sort of like Steve Albini scene that was like, I really liked Shellac, obviously. Nirvana, Lightning Bolt, Jesus Lizard are like a huge band. I fucking love Jesus Lizard. So all like quite male heavy. But I think what really sort of turned everything around for me was Kim Gordon, like from Sonic Youth, because she was obviously very much in that scene, and she kind of just went into it and she was like, I'm not a musician. I'm not going to play in a normal tuning. I'm just going to tune my bass to whatever the fuck I want and play. And it was fucking sick. So, yeah, like that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm very much more into like the sort of like noise rock side of things a little bit. But yeah, like our music tastes do kind of overlap a little bit. It's just like for sort of like core influences when we're talking. I think we come from different places, which I think works really, really well.
I think it's totally necessary as well, because it's like, I think if you're two people throwing the same shit at the same wall, then there's nothing different. But if you have, if you've got multiple shits to throw,
something's gonna stick.
Something will stick, and hence why we're here right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm just so fucking Help me! I'm dead! Everything I do is for the real game! Pray for what's up! 'Cause everything about me is a fucking spectacle!
Well, so you girls do have a really strong message in a lot of your songs. Like listening to your sets, like obviously you address the trans issues, transphobia, and then your one song, "Help Me, I'm Gay." It was hilarious.
That song is quite, like, I sometimes forget, like, because I'm like, oh, help me, I'm gay, because you get so used to playing, you're like, help me, I'm gay. But then, like, I like thought about it the other day, and I was like, we've literally wrote a song called "Help Me, I'm Gay," and like this girl that I kind of fancied, I was at a pub with her, and my friend was like, yeah, Phoebe's band's like, yeah, they wrote this song called "Help Me, I'm Gay," and she was like, what are the lyrics about? And I was like, it's like about like the trivialization of like queer people and stuff. And then she was like, oh, I'll Google the lyrics, and literally every other line it's just the word gay, gay, gay,
lesbian,
gay,
Freud.
gay. And I think I like tried to sell it to this girl as like, you know, this is like extremely nuanced, and you know, it's really tackling an issue here, which of course is what our intention is. But the lyrics themselves is just gay, gay, lesbian, gay, 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 help me, gay, 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 lesbian.
I'm fucking gay.
Yeah, I'm fucking gay. And then she read it and she was like, wow, this is amazing. And I could tell that she didn't think that, and we've not spoken since.
Well, and then what you opened with, you open your set with big dick energy.
Yes.
At first I was like, is that what they're... Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like it. I
How
like
big
we
is
do
that
like a big
dick
dick
in
energy.
reality?
It's not
Not
that
that big. Yeah. I mean, to be with that song, because everyone was saying big dick energy for a while. Everyone was like, yeah, you've got big dick energy. And that song's been a song for like, I don't know, like 2 years, maybe 3, I don't know. But it's about toxic masculinity. But that is, I would say, one of my faves. We like recorded that like a few years ago as part of like a local sort of Brighton band project. And we did it and we were just like, oh, that's a thing. And it went online. And then it was kind of just a bit like, meh, whatever. So we might at some point re-record it and do it a bit of justice, because it is a banger.
Kind of got fucked over on the rights for it, so.
Looking at you, first name, last name, you know who you are.
What happened with that?
I mean, can we say?
Classify-
Can
I
we
mean,
say?
I guess
I
fuck
guess.
him.
Yeah.
Like-
I don't think. Yeah, no, because technically it was.
Yeah,
it was
fuck
fine.
him. Say it.
Basically,
Do
we recorded for like a local sort of community based sort of recording studio record label, and they own like the rights for it forever. So the recording rights they own forever, but we were told 3 months. So we were like, oh great, yeah, we'll record it. And then we found out that they now own the rights forever, but they only own the recording rights, so we can re-record it and make it better. But that was a bit
It's
of a fucking
just one
shit.
of those like classic things where like you know if you give a musician a contract, like a local like band that's starting out, they're not gonna read the fucking contract, you know, like, and like that was very much exploited. And I don't really know many other like small independent record labels that like actually make you sign your rights away for the end of time.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't in the band at the time, but I like when it came to like putting our EP out, and like our new label was like, oh, like we should put that song on, and then they were like, oh, you can't, and we were like, okay, fuck, all right. So we just did a live version of it basically, which is on our EP. But yeah, fuck that guy and fuck that label basically.
Yeah.
Like, read your contracts.
Yeah.
Read your contracts. Also legally, I don't think there's anything they can say for that. Like, I think it's absolutely fine because we did sign that, and it's in the fine print. So, if you've got a problem with that, then you know where to. You know my address, and I'll be waiting there with some croissants.
Let's talk about what you girls have coming up for the band.
We'll probably, what we're gonna do is we'll release an EP in May. We're letting that breathe for a little bit. We're gonna do a music video for one of our songs, and we'll probably release that probably late August. So late this month.
Exclusive news, by the way.
That's exclusive news. So we won't shout about that on Instagram until it's out, but you can do that whenever. And then people will be like, can't believe you knew about that. And we'll be like, oh my God. And that would be great.
You're welcome, basically.
Yeah, you're welcome, which is also the name of our EP, which is very good and you should listen to. And then write some new music, probably release it, you know, in the new year or something. And just be fucking legends. We're going on tour with Pigs Times 7 and Gilla Band.
My favourite band ever, Gilla Band. They're the best band in the world.
If there's any like massive bands out there that want to take us on tour,
We'll do it.
we'll do it like for cheap,
No,
but not that cheap.
No.
But like enough so that we can pay our rent. But
no more.
give
than
us
that.
money.
Yeah. No, if there's any massive bands out there, then, you know, we're worth the money.
Who is there? Like Paramore. Paramore, take us on tour. That would be so fun. We're legends.
Courtney Love.
Courtney
please.
Love. Hole. Who else is there? Who's like really big?
You can't ask for Courtney Love. You
No,
can't-
she's got to come to you.
She's like a feral cat.
She is. Courtney. Connie. Shh. Connie. Hello. She's there, like hanging from the ceiling. Like, what other big bands? Like, what massive punk bands?
Kim
Like,
Gordon.
Kim fucking Gordon.
Kim
I fucking love you.
I fucking love you, Kim Gordon. Thurston Moore, you can go suck a dick.
Yeah, he's shit. I saw him outside. I worked at a music shop in Brighton, and Thurston Moore shop, like, he just came past once, and I was like, that's fucking Thurston Moore. It was crazy. What big punk bands like out there?
We've always wanted to support Amel and the Sniffers.
Yeah, Amel and the Sniffers.
I feel like you girls
Fucking
would do
hell.
really well.
Yeah,
with
Come
them.
on.
Where you at?
Me casa, su casa.
Your house is mine.
What house is mine?
But then at the same time, you girls might be a little too similar to them.
Yeah,
yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
little bit.
A little
It's
bit.
true,
little
that is
bit.
always the risk.
But-
But we
Yeah.
just fucking love them.
I just
Yeah.
like
No, they're
Amy
cool.
Taylor's an icon, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
With a fucking
Yes.
Adidas shorts, and she's just there like, what? That's
Yeah.
so cool. Like, that's just sick.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Bro.
Mannequin Pussy, love you guys. Starcrawler, you're fucking sick. Destroy Boys, we know them quite well. You're fucking icons. We played with Destroy Boys before. They're sick. I don't know who else there is in the US.
Steve Albini.
Steve Albini.
Give me a call. Please.
This guy.
So basically, any big bands, book them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
thank
book
you.
them.
Like, just come through. Just fucking come through.
Just
like,
come through.
We're sick. We're really good. And
Fucking hell.
there's like four butt cheeks between us here. Not that you get
Six
to
with our drummer.
6 with our drummer.
Well, I think
3 for 2, mate.
3 for 2. We're flogging them. We're flogging our cheeks, man. Left, right, and centre.
Well, you girls were great today. I think I'm gonna close with that.
Yeah,
And
no,
thank you
sorry.
so much for giving me some of your time. You girls are fucking hilarious, and you're strong, badass women, and I love that.
Thank you.
Love you.
As
You're
are
fucking
you.
sick legend. We're Lambrini girls, and you're watching Last Rockers TV.